We are shaped by our past. We define ourselves by our present as we work towards our future. Today I'm going to tell you a little bit about the past, present, and future of the Lakewood Historical Society. History is very important. It shows us not only how far we've come, but all the mistakes and all the triumphs we have made along the ways. And in October 2nd of 1998, a local group of citizens created and founded the Lakewood Historical Society. Their mission was, and has expanded to, identifying, preserving, and continuing Lakewood's history through educational programs and exhibits that beautifully show the evolution that is Lakewood. In 2006, they opened the Lakewood Historical Museum. That is the same year that they adopted a 10-year plan that outlined the long-term and short-term goals that they would like to work towards and are currently working towards. 2 years later, on the anniversary of their 10th year, they are now 11 years young, their board had selected the Harkins-Mueller Hangar, which is Building 5 on the campus of Clover Park Technical College, as their wonderful new site for their permanent museum. Our present is where we stand, and every day we learn new things and redefine what we consider our present. My present currently is speaking to all you wonderful people and trying not to shake. I have told you about our past, and part of my past for this speech and my preparation was making these little boards, which I had help from my niece and nephew, and they probably ended up wearing more glitter than the poster did. As my present speech, I needed to prepare for it, and in doing so, I got in contact with the current Lakewood Historical President, which is the amazing Becky Hubbard. I know amazing's overused, but this woman left me in awe, so I'm totally justified in my use of the term. Not only did she put me immediately at ease, but she amazed me, again, I know overused, but she rattled off names, dates, places, and epic stories of the past. Yes, I use amazing a lot. I've gotten dinged for it before. But anybody who's talked to her knows that she has a friendly personality. She's very hardworking. She has an amazing amount of knowledge, there's that word again, and she has such a passion that it just draws you in. And I've always found history interesting, and when I was given my list and choices of topics, I went, ooh, I want that one. And ooh, I got that one. And Becky has just made it an amazing journey, as she gave me a tour through the Historical Museum, which not only showed the evolution of its people and its land, but of the society as a whole, and what it contributed to the rest of it. And they worked very hard to contribute everything they can to their community, including raffling a trip to Hawaii. Come on, we all want out of this cold. As for the future, I mentioned that they have a 10-year plan in place, so clearly they have big plans for the future. They're working on their permanent museum, which they plan to not only include more expansive exhibits, but meeting places and educational and more places for programs, because they have a lot of student helping programs, because they give back so much more to their community than they ask of. And I can't wait to see what else they come. And I know that they have a lot of fundraisers in the works, aside from the raffle trip to Hawaii, which we all want to go luau. But they really do put the fun in fundraisers. They're having a comedy performance, a lot of music concerts, as well as a variety show, which is a great way to mix past ideas with present talent and showing how far we've come and all the changes that have taken place. They really give back, and not only do they show their community what everybody can do because they do a lot of involving, but they do it in such a manner that you can't not be drawn in. Like I said, talking to her, I was just spellbound, and I have copious amount of notes just detailing, scribbling frantically to include every little detail that she said, and she makes it like you were actually there, and the Historical Museum does the same thing. And I can't wait for their new one to open because it's going to be so much better than the, not going to use that word, than the fantastic one that they have in place now. I caught myself. So, as I said earlier, history is important, whether we realize it or not. It shows us not only our evolution, but it gives us a stepping stone into our future. And as my speech passes and my present is trying to get through the rest of this, and my future will be sitting in this chair going, yes, I'm done. I'd just like you to keep in mind that if you haven't seen their historical museum, you need to go see it. It's in the Historical Colonial Center. And you really need to go see the new one when it opens because we're all eagerly awaiting that. Because they may deal in the past, but they are making Lakewood's future shine brighter than the North Star.